And it's still up, which is fucking weird. You're a fucking weirdo. I'm sorry, you're a fucking weirdo.
Oh
And I'm
no.
fucking annoyed. So
Oh my God.
I just wanted to say something because
What's up guys, Omni here. You guys know how it goes, another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep. What recent news, topic, tweets, videos you want me to talk about tomorrow? Hey guys, today is Tuesday, December 24th. That's right, it is Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas. I ain't gonna make a video for you guys on Christmas, okay? I'll let you guys go. But hey man, it's been a while since I've talked to you guys. I have been away. If I can be completely frank and honest, I've been taking some time to myself. Yeah, I've been doing that thing that's called reflection and soul searching, and yeah, it was it was very I didn't realize setting in my thoughts and coming to some really uncomfortable truths about my life would be so painful, and yet here I am still alive, and actually I think I've gotten a lot better from it. I'm on a journey. Okay, maybe I'll share it with you guys later, but I'm in a really good place. So that's the explanation as to why I'm gone. You don't deserve an explanation, but I'm gonna give you one anyway because it's Christmas. I'll give you guys whatever you want. Anyway, I'm yapping, and you know what? I'm actually going to start embracing the intro yapping and not just jumping straight into the news. Okay, I'm actually going to start embracing a lot of new things. You guys, yep, that's exactly what's happening. Okay, this is the internal crash out. Okay, it's when that person goes through that epiphany, that like life-changing moment, and all of a sudden they start addressing life differently. Yep. That's what's gonna happen on this channel, bro. So yeah, just deal with it, okay? I'll probably have 2 more of these videos before the end of the year. I'll have one probably for Friday, and I'll probably also have one for right before New Year's Eve next Monday, and then we will be into 2025. I can't believe we made it. It's not there yet. I don't want to jinx it. Yeah, I want to be on the news line like December 31st, like Omni, head explodes for whatever reason. Okay, I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like we are at the finish line of 2024. Okay, we're crossing the marathon. 2024 has been a big one. Every year I keep thinking like, hey, we made it, and it was a big one. But I feel like 2024 was a very especially like packed year, full of a lot of chaos. I'm actually surprised that I made it this far. So did you guys hear about Honey, the app, and how it's absolutely getting canceled for being one of the biggest YouTube scams of all time? You probably have. Okay, you probably heard it from either a commentary channel or the actual YouTube channel who uncovered it itself, or CoffeeZilla. Everyone has been shoutcasting this because yes, the infamous, now an infamous app Honey that helps you save money everywhere is absolutely being canceled. That's right. Honey is being canceled. A YouTuber by the name of Megalad has made a video titled Exposing the Honey Influencer. And man, that is a freaking thumbnail. Mr. Beast in the front with MKBHD and freaking Linus Tech Tips. Oh my God. Yeah, man. I've actually been sponsored by Honey, and I'm actually kind of surprised because I'm wondering if also I got yoinked as well. We'll check further in this video. And you even got Markiplier saying that he was right about Honey. Apparently he didn't trust him. I'll show you that clip as well. But in case you guys don't know, quick TLDR. In this 23-minute video here that's done by Megalag, right? I'll put the link in the description below. You should watch the full thing if you haven't already. He talks about how he has been undiscovering a scam that is Honey, where if essentially as a YouTuber like me, I'll say, hey guys, sign up for Honey, and here's my URL code at the bottom, and you click it. And when you click it, you're like, yeah, I'll use Honey. I'll support the homie Omni. Make sure that his pockets are nice and chunky, like make sure that he can stay alive and actually do this for a living. But when you actually click the URL and go to Honey's page, Honey pops up with this last minute notification that says, hey, do you want to see if there's any more additional discounts you want to take? And of course, you're going to be like, sure. You hit the OK button, then all of a sudden, boom, me as your referral gets yoinked, and it gets replaced with PayPal. PayPal being the company that owns Honey. So you're still using and buying Honey with my discount code, but then it evaporates and you have no idea. And this has been going on for I do not know how long, but it has been taking hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars from YouTubers and creator pockets.
So let's say you're watching a video on YouTube. If you're into tech like me, maybe you're watching a Linus Tech Tips video. Linus tells you about this free browser extension that saves you money online. You install it in 2 clicks and boom, you have Honey. Perfect timing, because it just so happens you're looking to buy a new CPU for your computer. You come across another Linus Tech Tips video, and after watching, you're convinced you should buy the one recommended in his video. So you scroll down and
so he's going to spend the next 2 minutes saying what I just said. So he scrolls down and you go there and you click his things, and then yeah, basically I don't get squat. PayPal takes the referrals and the monies, and that's it. And that's been happening for a very long time. In fact, let's find out right now. I'm going to go back to an old video. Let me see if I can find it where I was sponsored by Honey. And I'm going to do the exact same thing and see if that happens. All right, so I found a video. It was titled We Won, Totally Not Mark versus Toei. YouTube gets NFTs 2 years ago with the weekly recap with Omni. Get Honey for free, HTTPS, joinhoney.com/Omni. So yeah, this we here it is 2 years ago. This link ain't been sending me absolutely nothing. Now, to be fair, I didn't do referral codes. Okay, mine was a flat rate. Okay, so I just got paid to kind of show it off, so it wouldn't affect me either way. But most of the bigger YouTubers who get a lot of money based off of referrals would be definitely impacted. But just curious to see if this does work with my link. So here's my link right here. I'm going to click it. It's asking me to join Honey, and you can't see up here, right? Because I have the screen capped, but it says campaign, all video, all commentary, NANA, Omni, DR, US simplified, YouTube endorsement. Okay, so there's definitely something here, some type of app that basically says YouTube endorsement here that's still coming to me. I actually uninstalled Honey as my browser extension, so I got to put it back on really fast, but it's just to kind of test it. Never mind. Now it's asking for my email address and personal information. I'm like, no, I ain't going through all that stuff no more. Let's just assume that it does affect. But yeah, it's really bad. There was even a clip with Markiplier here that I'm going to play where a couple of years back, in a stream all the way back in 2019, it's 5 years. 5 years ago, Markiplier was letting people know, hey bro, I don't know if this is a good app.
Can I pause real quick? I have a natural distrust of Honey. This has been itching away at me for so long. I've had this like deep-seated doubt about Honey.
This might just be the biggest influencer scam of all time.
Nothing in life is free.
If a product's free, it's likely you're the product.
Something's going on there. I don't trust Honey.
Advertising fraud, affiliate fraud, the illegal collection of personal data.
Everyone that I tell this thinks that I'm crazy, and they're like, oh, Honey's great. I use Honey all the time. Everywhere you look, advertisements for Honey. YouTubers across the board. Promos for Honey. I think they've even offered me. And I said, no, but there's some shady shit going on. I can't put my finger upon it.
Honey hasn't just been scamming you, the consumer, they've also been stealing money from influencers.
But why do they spend millions on advertising?
According to my data, they sponsored almost...
So it's just, this was a more dramatized version of the clip. I thought it was going to the actual clip, but yeah, Markiplier was kind of like on the, he might have been onto something. He just didn't realize what it was, but yeah, now I think at this point, finalize the summarization of the video. Okay, he actually spoke with Linus Tech Tips. Okay, because apparently Linus and his team found out a while ago that this was kind of happening and they stopped working with him for this specific reason. However, Linus Tech Tips and the group didn't actually really, you know, like shoutcast this. This was something that would be a really important announcement since Linus Tech Tips and the channel were one of the biggest YouTube channels that were impacted by this, but it wasn't something they spread it out to the rest of the community. So they were already kind of like, yeah, I get it. I know that Honey's a scam. I ain't working with you guys anymore. The YouTuber who made this video said that it was kind of feels like it was a responsibility for Linus Tech Tips to kind of, you know, let people know that this was happening, but you know, we all digress because it all comes back down to Honey and this entire scam that people are calling it. Now, he called it an opinion. I'm reporting on the fact that it is opinion, so I ain't trying to get into the Honey smoke. This is a really huge flag and call out, and I'll let you guys know what comes of it. I have been checking Honey's socials to see if they have responded or replied to any of this, and so far it has been absolutely nothing, but Honey can't just sit back and let this video. This is a cancellation of a very, very, very large brand, okay? So they can't ignore it. There's already almost 10 million views on this video. I'll keep you guys posted to let you guys know what's happening with this Honey business, but dang, bro, it's I'm not surprised, but I'm also kind of surprised because it hit everyone, right? Everybody that you know, every influencer was using Honey. This is one of those ones where you're like, oh my God. You never would think that the Honey dude, right? The little app guy is like this cute little thing behind it was behind closed doors doing terrible things. I'm sorry, forgot. One more detail I needed to add was that they actually have a program that allows businesses, okay? Let's say you are Sony or something. It allows these businesses to come in and sign up for an affiliate program with Honey. And then if you do sign up with Honey, you can get them to restrict certain codes. So let's say I have like a 5% off, a 10% off, a 15% off, a 20% off, right? I could sign up with Honey as Sony, as the company, and say, I only want you to release the coupon that's the 5% off. And for the 10%, 15, and 20% off, I don't want those popping up when you look for the best deals. So Honey was quite literally not looking for the best deals. People would pay them so that you would sign up to a service to give you the best deals, and then you would not get the best deals. You would have to go outside of Honey in order to find these other percent discount codes, because Honey was quite literally restricting you, okay? And a company that was designed to help you save money and then not saving you the amount of money that you could exactly on purpose is a, oh my goodness. That's the accusation, and it's absolutely wild. I'll keep you guys posted on that soon. Absolutely terrible. These brands and sponsors get a little bit shady, but you know who's not shady? That's right. Dbrand, who's also happened to be today's sponsor. Dbrand is a company that excels in making heavily customized accessories for electronic devices. Phones, laptops, gaming systems, controllers, AirPods. If you can think it, they definitely have it. Christmas is almost here, so it's probably too late for you guys to hit the Christmas goal, but if you still want to give somebody something special to protect their assets, if you got to make up for it, okay? Maybe you got a little cutie or a girlfriend and you're trying to... These are the perfect gifts, and it doesn't have to just be for Christmas season. Their grip cases give you that peace of mind whenever you're like texting with one hand or you're gaming on the go. And if you're just looking to like switch up the looks on your gadgets, their premium skins are perfect for adding a sleek and personalized touch. So guys, do you want the secret sauce? Okay, you want to know what makes Dbrand the perfect holiday gift? Not only are you giving someone top-notch protection for their pricey electronics, but you're also giving them something that they'll use every single day. That means they'll think about you every single day. But also, it's practical, it's stylish, and it's something they probably didn't even know they needed. And last but definitely not least, they have tons and tons of customization options, so you can make your gift just as unique as the person you're shopping for. So yeah, guys, what are you waiting for? You guys can make your holiday shopping easy this year. Head over to dbrand.com/omni and grab something that's for sure to be a hit. Trust me when I say, whoever gets one of these bad boys under their tree is going to love you for it. Again, that's dbrand.com/omni, and again, special thanks to Dbrand for sponsoring today's video. So have you guys heard about Shameik Moore, the voice actor of Miles Morales? I've been watching this one pretty steadily for over the past couple of days, if not the past week, and I have been so sad because Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, one of my favorite movies, I think it might be like top 5, top 3 movies, and this bro acting a freaking fool is getting, he might get this movie postponed because he's a bit of a weirdo. If you guys don't know, the guy right here, Shameik Moore, is the voice actor again of Miles Morales from Spider-Verse, and he's been under the conundrum because of his PR. He's been so you know how in every Spider-Man movie, right? There's Spider-Man and then there is MJ. And in a lot of these Spider-Man movies, you know, they end up being very close together IRL as well. Not all the time, but you know, it usually happens. Right now, the most recent one is Tom Holland as Spider-Man with Zendaya, okay? And everyone's like, yeah, it looks like every Spider-Man gets his MJ. I don't know if that worked with Andrew Garfield or not. I don't know if that was a thing, and I'm pretty sure that didn't happen with Tobey Maguire, but whatever, that's what people are saying. But yeah, so now that we have the Spider-Verse, you got Shameik Moore, who's the Spider-Man, right? He's the Miles Morales, and there's also an MJ in this universe as well, but the relationship between these two have been very, very unstable. This clip I'm just going to play first just so you guys can get a glimpse into who this guy is. It's an Ebony magazine from 2023. Shameik Moore, The Art of Expression. Cringe alert, by the way. This one's going to hurt, but I think it's going to make a lot more sense when we look into this story. This one's going to give you an understanding of who this guy is. I'm sorry, but like the art of expression, it literally should be titled The Art of Cringe. Nothing about that was something that I would ever want to see ever again. Okay, it hurt my chest. There's a knot here. I feel it. I don't know if that's diabetes or incoming heart attack, but I think it had a negative consequence to my actual physical ethereal being here. That was That was awful. The way this man looking at me right now, I'm like, that tells me everything. I'm going to judge a cover by its book. So this is a video of her responding to Shamiek Moore. We're going to go in backwards. Okay, we're going to see the events unfold backwards, like a timeline, like Star Wars. This is Laura Harrier. Okay, if you recognize her, it's because she's one of the actresses in Spider-Man Homecoming. And she was like initially played as the love interest to Tom Holland until you come to find out later that that's not actually the love interest type thing. It actually went over to Zendaya. Anyway, there's this video right here that we're going to watch. Is her replying to Shameik Moore being a little bit weird. He's being very weird on social medias, kind of shipping him and saying that she was like saying like, hey, I'm engaged. So what the hell is going on with Shameik Moore? And why is he being so weird?
I don't think I've ever actually like spoken to camera on this app. And I'm a really private person, so I don't really like to talk about my relationships publicly or anything really personal publicly, to be honest.
So that's bad. I just want to say, start off bad. If someone says I don't like to talk about stuff and I'm never really do this, and this is my first time, you're gone. So if you brought someone out their shell, an introvert out their shell, to talk about you're cooked. If it was somebody who's always out here just yapping like me, then it's like, all right, okay, that person's always. But someone who doesn't yap is coming out to yap specifically, cooked.
But I keep seeing all these videos that I'm being tagged in with another actor.
Ooh, the sip.
And people speculating what that is. It's really annoying me because I'm literally engaged.
Congratulations.
And that's important to me.
Yes, that
is. You know.
Is that fuck?
I'm in Hollywood. I get it. People do PR stunts, whatever. People like to get attention. But when he first posted that video, a friend sent it to me and was like, did you know that he put this up? And I was like, no, because that was taken a year ago at a party when somebody asked us to take photos together, and I guess somebody was filming it. And not sure why you would post that now. And so I texted.
I'll tell you why he posted it now. Mans was trying to glaze himself. You know, he was like, yeah, let me stunt. Let me find these videos of me. It's a little, it's very weird. Okay. If I take a clip of myself with another actress who is now currently engaged and kind of use that as a way to show like me being kind of like, I don't know, that guy. And then without actually even saying anything to her too, as well, is not tone deaf. It's just whack, right? They're just like, do you not recognize how disrespectful that can be with a person who's currently like getting engaged, and then you're kind of like flaunting the fact that before she got engaged, or maybe, you know, that you took some pictures and brother, come on. I mean, I don't know if it's common sense or if Mans is quite literally just absent-minded.
Texted him. We're not close. Like, I know him just from around. And I texted him, hey, can you take this down? I'm not sure why you would post that. Also, I'm literally getting married, and I don't like this insinuation that there's something going on between us, if that was your intention. And it's still up. Which is fucking weird. You're a fucking weirdo. I'm sorry. You're a fucking weirdo.
Oh, no.
And I'm fucking annoyed. So.
Oh, my God.
I just wanted to say something because I don't like that.
I just wanted to say something. Bro, she dropped the F-bomb like 3 times and then called you. Being called a weirdo is one of like the worst. Like it's you know how like men might have like aura or riz, okay, whatever it is. If a girl like her, classy type looking type girl, calls you a weirdo, that's it, bro. That's like a stamp. That's like the scarlet letter, right? But instead of it being a freaking what is it? A. This one is a L. You're gonna have to hold that weirdo L for life. I don't know how you switch. I don't know how you get out of that, to be honest. That's branded for life. Because women pay attention to how, you know, other people are labeled, specifically men. And this one, I don't know how you getting out of this, bro. This one, oof, not looking good.
I don't like that. And my publicist is probably gonna get mad at me because I probably just shouldn't even be talking about this and just let it go. But that's something that's important to me, and I don't like my marriage being disrespected. I don't like feeling disrespect to myself when I ask somebody to take something down that you're using my image to get attention with.
Ask somebody and they didn't?
So yeah, it's weird. Anyways, that's my rant.
Yeah, I could tell that she was about to. She's scary. I could tell that she's scary. She's pretty. She's actually really pretty too, but she's scary. I could tell when she started the video and she was sipping the pho, looks like a little bowl of soup with the I could tell. I was like, oh no, she's about to spill the pho instead of spilling the tea. Those sips, what you don't see here, fellas, potentially is a very, very, very pissed off woman. Okay, if somebody here is just smiling and just drinking and pretending that everything is normal while delivering information and looking at you like this, she might murder you. You might die. In fact, this is what she just did to Shamiek Moore in this video. She just murdered Shamiek Moore. That is a terrifying face. Do not be fooled. You are in danger. So before we get to Shamiek Moore's apology, okay, if you guys don't know, he fled the internet, deactivated socials, and then I think he came back, right? So he was like, oh no, I'm getting cooked. Man, took the he ran, and I don't blame him. But this is the video by Shamiek Moore that apparently she asked him to take down that, yeah, he did not take down. And already, I don't know what's up with the filter, what's going on here at the bottom, but why is this man wearing this big old whatever? I'm not going. Let me stop. I have a lens issue now. Now that I think that he is weird, everything that he does is weird.
Oh my God, seen her from the side, yeah, she popping. All I want.
I'm also gonna take out the audio because it's like some type of like copyrighted like R&B track. Like it's corny itself. The track is corny. It'll add more to the cringe. So if I remove the track, not only do I not get copyright striked, but also you can save yourself from a bit of the cringe that I already gave you earlier. So here it is. Her and Shamiek Moore, and they're standing together taking pictures and posing, and then they're just doing that thing, right? Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit of the music. Right? It's just a repeat of this. It's looped. Oh my God. Okay, the lyrics are important. It's an R&B song, and it's giving the impression. This is weird. Why is he looping the same song over and over again? Or was this not? I'm a little confused. This could not have been the actual TikTok or the video, right? Because that would be absolutely weird if you just keep looping the same thing over and over again. It was. That was the. He looped the same clip 4 or 5 times with a suggestive R&B song. Ain't no mans didn't even have enough footage of him like being a Rizzler in order to like spread out the variety of like he literally had like one moment. It's like if I like got to hug like a very famous celebrity like Rihanna, and then it's like, yeah, I hugged her, and it looked like she looked at me for 2 seconds, and then I just played that clip for 60 seconds like that was it. That's the only footage of me interacting with a woman. Here's another clip too, before we get to his apology, with Shamiek Moore also being a little bit sus and weird when it came to Haley Stanfield, who was, I think, actually Gwen Stacy. Okay, so this was them together talking, and I think he oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
It's easier to be Miles flirting with Gwen when I'm looking at Haley.
When you're looking at her, right.
I was very happy to work with Haley.
Yeah. I gotta do this. I gotta make a movie.
I'm gonna watch Paper Moon just so I can,
So you know? Oh.
just so I can like be closer to Haley. It's easier looking at Haley being Miles trying to get to Gwen, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then it says Haley Stanfield announces that she and Josh Allen are now engaged. It's almost as if she had to come out with that and, that announcement so that Shamiek Moore would just chill. There's a reply saying there's still more people to meet, more opportunities to come, and more chances to try. Live, learn, apply. I don't believe it. I actually don't believe that that's what he said. I'm sorry. I didn't even know about this one. There's no way. There's no way that she announces that she got engaged. Or people taking this out of context, but like as this information about Shamiek Moore continues to pile up, it just continues to look worse and worse for the guy. Oh my Lord. I feel bad, but also, dude, how lack of awareness. That's one thing I've learned. actually, that helped me to level up was my awareness. And I don't even know if this guy is aware of how he is coming off. So we'll end it with this. Okay, Shamiek Moore dropped videos like 37 seconds long. His socials are back, right? But he's I think he's apologizing. This was just a couple days ago, like 2 or 3 days ago. And so let's oh man, this hurts. This one hurts. This one hurts to traverse the Spider-Verse of Shameik Moore.
This is all a misunderstanding. Unfortunately, it's public. You know, it's really the fan fiction, man. It's the commentary. It's that's what's fucking weird, you know. But I mean no harm. I mean no harm. I have no ill intent. You know, it's about art for me. You know, the video had the aesthetic of the song. You know, that's it. Wasn't insinuating no relationship. You know, I apologize for the misunderstanding.
That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. That's a billion times cap, bro. You are so thirsty in all the interactions that I've seen with you so far that's, again, this is a situation, either number one, this man doesn't even realize how thirsty he is in public. Like, oh yeah, I feel like I'm good at being Miles Morales, the love interest, when I'm looking the actual actress. And there's one thing to have a professional relationship and stop hitting on the freaking person that you're working with. You can say she's an attractive person, so it's, you can say it respectfully, right? But when you keep repeating the same thing over, almost kind of like it's not charming anymore. Like, one time you can throw that in there and then leave it alone, especially if they don't take the bite and respond it back to you as well. Multiple times, bro. And then with multiple people as well. Like, hello? There's no lack of self-awareness here. I actually think that this guy is weird, got called weird, and decided to call everyone else weird because it was artistic. Because there was nothing artistic about putting that video on loop and then just playing some music. What was it for? What was the purpose? What was your objective when you were creating this video? What exactly was the message you were trying to deliver? Because there wasn't no intent behind it. And it's not you just trying to create art. Okay, nigga? I mean, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. But yeah, guys, this is Shameik Moore drama that happened in a nutshell. I think it's dying off now because a lot of other things are happening. You guys know how the drama circulates, but I need Spider-Verse to come out. Stop it, Shameik. Just go do your lines. Go do it. I don't think he'll be kicked off, but I heard that they haven't done his lines yet, so I don't know. Sometimes people just need to learn to mind their business. And I don't mean that in a way where you just can't come out and say how you feel, like opinion wise. I was rewatching an episode of You, right? And there's this girl on there, and I won't give you any spoilers, but there's somebody on there that doesn't mind their business and they die for it. Okay. So there are some times when saying less or saying nothing will allow you to not die. And in this case for him, if my man's had these kind of feelings toward them, that's fine, but just keep it here. All right. Keep it internal and respect people's boundaries. That's the biggest thing as well, right? We all have these intrusive thoughts, and my man just let these things leak like a freaking gas leak, just like, and wasn't asking, right? That's the biggest thing. That's what I want to say. The biggest thing is boundaries. And if you really like somebody, or you really care for a person, like if you genuinely aren't just looking at them as an object of your own, attraction, then what you would want to do is actually communicate with said person and say, hey, I would like to do X, Y, Z. Is that okay? Right? And if you don't say it's okay, you don't ask, in my opinion, that's disrespectful. And if someone tells you to take down a video and then you don't, again, it's showing that you don't quite literally care about this person. The actions that this guy is creating versus what he's saying is not matching. I feel like he's aware of it, and he's using this to kind of, I don't know. That's how I feel. You guys can let me know that's Shameik Moore, Miles Morales. Please finish this movie. All right, guys, we got a nice little reaction video for you guys today. This was a clip that went pretty viral for the past week. Some of you guys kind of shared it with me and said, hey, just react to it. I haven't watched it yet. I do this thing where I just purposely just don't react to things so that we can watch it here together. But it was a pretty viral clip that almost had 300,000 views. It says, had an ex that would look at me blankly when I said something like this. Your soul dies a little time each time the vulnerable bid for a connection is to buy. It says, no one, my husband. So, oh no, I feel like we might see something that might break my heart a little bit. Let's see what's happening.
Hey, what are you doing? I came out to check on you.
Huh?
What are you doing? Thought you were working.
I'm looking at this.
What is it?
It's wire. It's a spool of wire. And I'm almost out of it. Can you see the spool of wire?
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost out of it.
Okay.
And I've had this spool of wire for like 40 years. I bought it like this it's not a piece of, a long time ago, but it's like 40 years of my life is in the wire that's gone. Does that?
Yeah, that makes a lot of, dude is doing some Mans is doing some introspection. This man is looking at this spool of wire, seeing an actual tangible object of something unraveling, and it's coming to the end. And he's realizing, oh my God, this spool of wire represents 40 years of my life. And then he's probably backtracking and thinking about the memories. He's thinking about the parallelisms of the spool of wire itself. My man is reflecting. This is a modern day Socrates. I can already tell this dude is a sage, and he's kind of just looking at things in introspection. He's reflecting. That's a beautiful thing. 14 seconds left. How does this go left field?
That makes sense? This is what's left. Does that make
I'm
sense?
sorry to hear that, and sad for you, but you're wearing your Jets hat, and I'm a little concerned right now that you're wearing your Jets hat. I thought that's why you were crying.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that's terrible. Dude, okay. This is and said, okay, I'm done. In my opinion, what just occurred here was an absolute non-acceptance of a very, very important, thought-provoking moment that it was very insightful, and he was sharing it. And I think when it comes to a lot of specific types of men, a lot of these feelings that we have sometimes internally, we don't really vocalize it because of potential responses like this. If it's not getting taken seriously, it's like, I think he was sharing a very intimate moment of his mind. And and his wife didn't even hear what he had to say. I think she came in here already to talk about the Jets hat type situation. That could have been an actual like amazing moment between these two, where she shared into his reflection, acknowledged it, maybe added some commentary to it as well, and said, yeah, that's pretty absolutely amazing. And that would have gone so far. That little tiny gesture when it comes to like relationships with two people, when someone acknowledges what it is that you're feeling in a way, even if it feels a little corny or something, is enough to allow this person to now want to open you like more and more. And sometimes, relationships, we open up and we kind of play with each other or whatever. It's a little goofiness, ha ha ha. But oh man, this man stumbled upon something absolutely amazing, and I feel bad. I feel bad for Gang. The commentary on this is pretty interesting as well, because this is kind of actually within the realm of lack of self-awareness, and I think some people as well who are not actually able to tap into the brainwaves of other people as well. Like look into things more abstractly, not because they don't want to, but because they're not evolved enough at that point. Their brain literally just doesn't work that way. It actually just might not be her fault. But that's why certain people don't talk in certain ways to people, because they can't, create that connection, because they just tend to not be the same person. I don't think this person might have been a mean-spirited person, but I think that they were not able to take in what he was giving. Some of the comments are kind of echoing certain sentiments. This person said, I think some people just can't think that abstractly. Exactly. They genuinely don't get it when someone is musing about an abstract concept. I think that's what it is. Like some people are not, there are things that I don't get. To kind of also be more self-aware, there's a lot of things that I have not been getting actually that I think are actual common sense interactions when it comes to human beings. I don't know which class I missed, a human behavioral class, psychology, when it came to kind of connecting the dots about people in life. I don't know if I participated in too much escapism over the time of life, and therefore I started to romanticize actual real life events, not realizing that these events that I'm seeing on TV are quite literally how life functions and works. And so that's why I thought it was artificial. I don't know. I'm not going to psychoanalyze myself too much here with you guys, maybe in another time. But I think this is one of those situations where the connection and the divide was big, and it was impactful. It was a pretty missed opportunity here. This person said the ones that don't even look up from your phones when you're talking. Yes, this is a person who's not being mindful, right? When someone's talking and you start looking at your phone, you exit the conversation speech, right? You start multitasking. When you don't listen to a person and focus and concentrate on a conversation, then you have to miss the nuance, because now your attention is spread. Some people think that, oh yeah, when I'm talking or having a conversation, I like to read or look at my phone or something like that. But that's not what's happening. Maybe you like to do a fidget spinner or something to do with your fingers because you have like a fixation. But if you start consuming other type of content or information and you're not, just literally not paying attention. And when you're not paying attention, you are literally not hearing what the other person is saying. They're saying something very crucial to you and you're just not present. And that feeling, having that happen multiple times, will make it so that the connection that you could be having, that could be closer and deeper with this person, just doesn't happen. It's sad, but then it becomes a pretty standard when it comes to certain relationships that make it so people don't connect as well because they're just not present. This one said, man, this is so sad to me. He was pouring his heart out, sharing, and then she replies that it's a great way to stop someone from ever sharing deeper things with you. That's definitely true. And also this one says, yes, it's a skit and content, but there's some very raw, very real truth sitting here. So let's assume, just for fun, that this is a skit, that maybe they was on it and she was here to do that. Maybe she does connect with this guy all the freaking time, right? Let's not get too parasocial with it. But it's a nice social commentary video of events that actually do happen. And it's something that if, like, you watching this video, if you relate to the guy, then this hits you differently. Or maybe you relate to the girl and you realize that you've done this with somebody else and you're doing some self-reflection and you start to think, oh my God, how many times have I not been present when it comes to being in a conversation and someone's out here trying to connect with me and spit or, tell me a little bit of their soul. And then I kind of hit them with some witty humor, non-paying attention type response. And they're just like, yes, I don't ever want to imagine the person that you are close to deciding that they're just not going to share some really deepful thoughts that they care about with you anymore because they just don't think you're going to accept it and you'll never hear it. There's a part of a friendship or a relationship that from this other person, they're just not going to share with you. It's important to them, but they don't think that you're important enough to share it with. That sucks. And you don't want to accidentally, create that reality. I told you guys I've been doing some self-reflection, man, some self-discovery. I have been very, very ignorant in a lot of things. I've even noticed in my content as well. Talk with you guys when it comes to kind of like perspective and looking at events. And now I see sometimes when you guys give me criticism as well about in terms of like, Omni, why are you thinking about it this way or that way? I just be like, all right, bro, I know I'm right. Leave me alone. I'm actually open to like different opinions as well. I don't mind being wrong, but I always felt like for the most part, I'm accurate. And then I'm at the place where I'm actually kind of uncertain. I'm going to do my best, but I'm actually going to keep myself a lot more flexible and open to differing opinions because there's so many lenses that we can be looking at life with. And I think the closer we get to thinking that our thoughts are a certainty, the closer that we get to boxing ourselves into a reality that doesn't exist. Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyway, we're going to stop here because I don't want this video to be too long. I got some Christmas activities that I need to do as well. And also I have a video for you guys for Friday as well. So I'll see you guys soon. I need you guys to stick around. I actually need you guys to stick around because I'm going to be going forward with some things. When I say that I am trying to make a change, I think this time it's actually going to happen because I've been doing it internally and not actually looking at things externally. So stick around. All right. I have some experiments that I would like to try for the year 2025. And if it fails, it fails. It is what it is. But I don't like announcing these things as well because I feel like I give myself that kind of pressure to do so. We'll see. Stay tuned. I'm working. All right, I'm cooking. I like for you guys to be a part of the kitchen. I need some chefs out here while I'm out here doing that. So I'll catch you guys later. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Stay safe. Be careful outside. Okay, a lot of people drinking. All right, there's a lot of police out there too. So, don't go be doing too fast. And spend time with yourself. Love yourself. Spend time with your family if you have some. Spend some little bit of time with your friends if you have some. This is a great time and opportunity for a lot of people to kind of unwind from the stresses of life normally and to just do a little bit of reflection. And I think it'll be very healthy for all of you guys coming into the next year. I'll catch you guys on Friday, again next Monday, maybe sometime sprinkled in between. I love y'all. You guys take it easy and happy Yapmas. All right, gang, peace.